Hello once again, Niner faithful. Johnny Dale here with another episode of 49ers Scouting on the channel that's trying to answer the whys and hows of the game. And welcome to any Rams fans that might be joining us today, sort of. The 49ers and Rams are on top of the NFC and each are facing off for a chance to make their second trip to the Super Bowl in recent years. These are two teams that know each other well, coaches that know each other well, and it'll come down to which team makes the fewer mistakes. Things that would work against teams less familiar with each other just won't work as well in this game. It'll come down to who executes the fundamentals, plays physical football, and makes the fewest mistakes. The Rams are loaded with talent, and even though San Francisco has won 6 straight, in no way does that mean this game is a lock. I expect a tough, physical, and heavyweight battle, and it will probably come down to which team can run the football better. Both quarterbacks have been prone to making big mistakes at crucial times, and both quarterbacks have made some tight window throws. Both teams have young superstars at receiver, and both teams have superstars on the defensive line. All in all, as a 49er fan, I've got to believe my team will win the matchup and head to their second Super Bowl in 3 years. All that being said, let's jump to the film and take a look at some of the keys to the game and things to look out for this Sunday. You're watching Johnny Dale's Football Academy. When I watched the Rams and Buccaneers game, one thing that jumped out was how unprepared the Bucs were on defense for LA's offensive attack. By the second half, they were able to make some adjustments and clamp down much better on the things that LA likes to do. In the first half, the Rams were able to get decent production out of the run game, which set up their play-action game. In the second half, the Bucs did a much better job against the run, specifically on the edge. Here, the Rams are going to try and run the wide zone. One thing Tampa did really poorly of in the first half was containing the edge and getting good pursuit. Here, they do a really good job on the edge of containing the run and come with good pursuit. On another drive, the Rams are going to try and run an inside zone, and the Bucs clog up the middle with strong play from their interior defensive line. Here in our first meeting against the Rams, they're going to try and hit an off-tackle run. We get good contain off the edge, DJ Jones and Armstead eat up the double teams, and it allows the linebackers to fill the gaps for no gain on the play. Here in week 18, LA is going to try and run an inside zone, and we just do a great job of being physical and not giving an inch in the run game. On this play, the Rams are going to try and run the wide zone. DJ Jones splits the double team and disrupts the play from the start. We also get great contain by Bosa and pursuit from Warner. Here again, LA is going to try and hit the wide zone. Ebukam does a great job setting the edge, and we get good pursuit, including Armstead driving his man down the line. Historically, LA hasn't been able to get any sort of run game going against us, and it's been a huge reason why we've been able to win 6 straight games. Another key is if we can get pressure on Stafford. He is prone to make mistakes like most quarterbacks are when under pressure. Here, Tampa Bay comes with a zone blitz, and the pressure causes Stafford to not see the underneath zone defender sitting on Cooper Kupp's route. And if not for a tip by Devin White, it would probably be a pick. Here, we're going to come with a zone blitz against LA, and Stafford misses the open man. It's a really well-designed blitz as we come with a triple B-gap blitz. The pre-snap alignment forces the center to slide to the defense's left. We first come with Warner to the guard's inside shoulder, drawing him inside. Ward is then going to attack the outside shoulder of the running back, drawing him outside, and it frees up Greenlaw for a free path to the quarterback. Here, LA is going to try and chip on Bosa, and we're going to have a stunt called. Both Bosa and Armstead are just too much for LA's offensive line, and we get quick pressure on Stafford, which leads to an incomplete pass. On offense, the Rams like to play man coverage. They're built for it. They particularly like to play man coverage while taking away the middle of the field. Ramsey is a great man coverage corner, so the key matchups will be George Kittle, Juwan Jennings, and either Ayuk or Debo, whomever they don't put Ramsey on, as he's their best man coverage guy. Here, LA has Ramsey on Ayuk in the first meeting, and we put him in motion, and with Ramsey trailing him, it reveals man coverage, with a single safety showing cover 1 lurk. LA does pattern match their man coverage, but we're going to run Ayuk and Debo vertical and just have Kittle on an out route versus the linebacker. And Kittle has outside leverage, so it's an easy win. On this play, LA is showing cover 2 man pre-snap, and we'll have a man coverage rub play called. We're going to run Jennings on an under route and have Debo on a shallow cross. Post-snap, you can see LA rotate into cover 1 robber, and how the interference action picks off Ramsey on Debo. We also run Ayuk on a corner route from the slot, which draws the robber away, and we get Debo for a big gain. Here again, LA shows cover 2 man pre-snap, and we're going to have a double line or double slant concept. This is where Jimmy's just going to pick his matchup to the 2 receiver side as Ramsey is on Debo. At the snap, you see LA rotate into cover 1 robber again, and with the off coverage, Ayuk gets a release inside and Jimmy hits him for a nice gain. But the biggest key will be running the ball, which we've been able to do in our 6 wins. Here we're going to run Debo on a split zone. We're able to get good blocks in the nose tackle and up to the linebacker, along with Ayuk keeping Ramsey out of the play, and we get a nice gain. Here we're going to run another split zone, and we get fantastic blocks from Tomlinson, Williams, and Kittle for a big gain on the play. This is the threat that San Francisco poses to LA though, and that's that we've been able to establish our wide zone. Here we're going to get a great reach and seal on the end, and great blocks from Jennings and Kittle to spring Mitchell for a big gain. Once we get the outside runs going, it feeds everything else in the offense. But all in all, while I like our matchup, the Rams are still a very talented team, and this game will likely come down to who commits the fewest mistakes, meaning whoever turns the ball over the least. The Rams committed 4 turnovers versus the Buccaneers, and Stafford threw 2 picks against us. But Jimmy G has also thrown 4 picks in his last 3 games, and so ball security is going to be paramount in this game. If we can do all these things, stop the run, rush the passer, establish the run, and defeat LA's man coverage, we have a great chance to win our 2nd George Halas trophy in 3 years and advance to the Super Bowl. Well, this is it, everyone. This is the time when we all have to find that extra something, that extra bit we as fans to wear our luckiest jersey, support everyone, and believe in our team until the last whistle blows. But as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and go Niners.